Sup, nerds, and welcome back to Blueprints. I feel like those flowers might have changed on me. I'm not 100% certain of that. Nothing to grab here. We last left off, we got the apple orchard and the Westgate path open. I need to go ahead and get that outer room before we do anything else. Yeah, we're just gonna pop that open and hop right into the house and start exploring, see what else we can uncover. I'm sure there's tons of mysteries I've only glimpsed at and haven't even been able to figure out yet. Let's head over here. In we go. Okay. Let's go. Huh. Let's go into the root cellar. Get more diggable spots. I wish I had my shovel right now. That's so much to dig. But we'll try to get one, and when we do, and we wrap back around, which we almost always wrap back around, or pop out through the garage or something, we'll go out and dig up in the root cellar. The shrine just felt a little silly at this point, though. I mean, the blessings would be nice. Yeah, we used 6 movement already. Wow, before we even did anything. I think it's still worth it with the extra 20 from the apple orchard. It's something to start considering. God, these are terrible first choices. Let's start with the spare room, keep the path going. Anything around here? Nope. Okay. Another diggable spot, of course. Boudoir, we're at the corner. Yep. Alright. Shoes. Apples. Nom nom, nom nom. Oh yeah, I need to get my notes up. Notepad plus plus. Scroll back to the page I took all these notes on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try a few different codes that we got. Got something that said the safe code was 9083, but I believe that was a lie. I feel like I might have tried this one already. Nope. Okay. Then the second option is 45292. Nope. What about 1213? Nope. What about the day that Mary died? 822? 85. That's when she won the medal. So I can see her putting that as a code. January 27th, 86. Nothing? Okay. Lots of different things to try. Eventually we'll get a good code for that safe. What else is going on here? Nothing really? Okay. On we go for now. I don't want the coat checked just yet. Let's go ahead and go in the den. Get our free gem. Take a moment to look around, make sure nothing's changed in here. Swans. We now know swans are very significant to this house. Can't help but notice that that's a locked little thing. Yeah, there's a little sound clip associated with clicking on it. Okay. That's good to know. This clock is frozen in time. Huh. 8:35. No. 8:40. Alright, they're all on that. Okay. Where are we? Let's go ahead at this point and we'll get the storeroom open. We don't have enough green rooms to justify the patio, but getting the storeroom will give us some more things. I want keys before we start digging in too deep. There should be a gem or something around here. I got all these rooms to dig in, or all these spots to dig in. There it is. Yeah, I don't even know what I need to be looking for right now, unfortunately. Okay, that's not actually stopped, but it is stopped. Clock, what's up with you? Also feel like there might be something with that stone wall. Oh well, continuing on. Um, a walk-in closet with 4 items. It requires me to use one of my gems. I think that's worthwhile. So, 4 things in here. 2 keys is great. A gem is great. Hello, Marion. You've got a little mole right there. A lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Okay, neat. 4 stars. That's the cross marker. So we want to go to this room when there's 4 stars. In the observatory, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, still that shape. Alright, back to the main room. Always feel like I can pick up that packing tape and I never can. We'll go down the center first. Oh my god, why is everything terrible? We'll take the chapel here, but we're not going to go in it yet while we have a coin. Security's fine. There we go. Trigger this. I still want the shelter outside. I've never seen the shelter. Key card system, since we're here. Let's turn security level to high. Actually, I guess right now we want it to be low. Let's go back. Because we have keys, but we don't have an offline mode triggered yet. We want offline mode to always be unlocked, of course. Once we have the control room, we can flip that around. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to play, so I'm kind of reminding myself of things as well. A few of the other games I've been playing have just been eating up my time, and I've had a couple job interviews lately, some of which have been very promising, so it's also just sort of been part of it. Do I want the key or the coins? I have 3 keys. Let's go for the coins. And a banana. Nice. This is still, yeah, 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Anything else in here? Nope. Let's pop open the observatory. It's been a while since I've seen that one, and I have the gem to go in now. Yep, we're at 3 stars. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's Southern Cross, so that's at 5. Rooms with 4 doors are more common that day. Anything special at 3? The slice plus 3 steps. Okay. Let's grab that. Would love a place to spend these coins before I have to go into the chapel. Anything? No. I wonder if I put this in a certain spot in the house, if I get a special view of something. That I'm sure, in fact, that happens. But I don't know where to put it, so, you know. I mean, of these 3 options, I'm taking the closet. Bedroom wouldn't make much sense where it's at. Closet at least gets me a couple items. Which is the key card, so we'll swap the security to high security, and we'll just leave it on. And the gem. That's actually pretty good. Since we haven't really hit any of the secure doors yet, that should keep some paths open. Key card system. Keycard system settings. Security level will be high. So 5 to 6 rooms with that. Love it. Anything else here? No? Okay. These notes are still the same? Yeah. These really are pretty flowers. I wonder what the story behind this is. Alright, it's time to lose a coin, I guess. Grumble, grumble, grumble. More diggable spots. Any special items around? No? Alright, through we go. Do I want the corridor, the courtyard, or the parlor? Courtyard has the most doors, and it takes a gem. That's fine. I will take that hammer. Anything else hiding in here? Alright, looking for a locked trunk now. Let's go with the bedroom. So that just gives me extra steps. She doesn't have a mole in this picture. Wait a second, and she's got the moon. Are there 2 women? Have I been assuming it's just one woman this whole time when there's been 2? Huh, okay. I will note that I saw the word mole in reference to something about this game, and that's why I noticed it before. I've been very careful of avoiding general spoilers, though, so that surprise was actually legitimate, in case people were wondering. Let's get the parlor and get to the east wing and solve this little puzzle. Thank you. Any blank? Nope. Gems are in a box with a true statement. That could be true or false. Statement on the blue box is true. That could be true or false. 2 of these statements are true. So if that's false, then that's also false. So that must be true. Which means that's also true. Which means this is false, and this is the only one that can have the gems. There we go. Nothing else in here. Okay. Don't want to do the lavatory. I would prefer something that had a right-facing thing, but I mean, the patio at least keeps us going through, and it puts another gem back in the courtyard that we'll grab when we go through. Anything I can grab here? No. So many things to dig. Ooh, that is a beautiful statue. What is that about? I don't think I've seen that before. Huh. God, I wish I had a shovel. Yep, we'll use our first key here. Get the nook, get another key, and keep winding through. Yeah, that puts us on top of the parlor, which is good. Nothing else in here? Okay. I'm sure there's things that are obvious to people who played this game that I'm just missing because I don't know what I'm looking for, right? But we'll get there. Do I want the drawing room or the hallway? I think since I have an option for a free room, I'm going to go with the free room. I'm not looking for any particular room at this point in time. Otherwise, I might go for the hallway. Or the drawing room. Right now, though, I'm just kind of trying to get through the house. Oh, I like a great hall. I like a laboratory. Let's do the laboratory and open up deeper into the house while getting some of these experimental house features unlocked. All right. Connect this up. Continue with experiment. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I think that sounds good. Okay. I'll need to get the thing that archives floor plans, but yeah. Let's look at the research logs. Yeah, that one was going on for a while. Okay, log into network, swan song. Modem sounds, yep. Taking a look at some of this glossary of terms. Storage blocks. The commissary. Oh, it's the arcade game. That's not up yet. Yeah, that's right. Well, that seems shocking to me. Data transfers. Nope. Emails. Nope. Okay. We'll get there. I need the office, actually. That's what I should have been looking for. There's some kind of experiment I'm going to do with this heating and cooling curve. That's why that's there. I can feel it in my bones. Definitely wasn't about to say my bones. If you've played God of War, the PlayStation 4 version, you know what I was about to say. But here we are. Okay. Need the boiler room and the office. We have the key card. Dink. Let's go with the aquarium. Get every room opened up. Or a color of every room. This side we'll do the drawing room here. No, can't. Don't have gems. Corridor it is. What can I put in here? I can get the broken lever. Can get the nursery. I'm not short on steps, so I don't really want the nursery yet. Let's get... And we can't draft anything, so library would be a waste. Let's go... God, this is a hard choice. I think I can get the code check, but I don't think there's a reason to go in there quite yet. But now we have it for if we need to get the lever. Can't get the locksmith, we can get the billiards room. That opens up more things and lets us play darts, which should give us some gems. Anything in that? No. Can I take the chalk? No. About the drink? Nope. Just look behind the bar. Oh, keys. The car keys. Yes. That could be useful. We still have a way to get over to the west if we go through the courtyard, or maybe we get something that opens up over there. And we haven't been inside the car yet. Okay, so that's 11. This is 7. 5, no, that's the multiplier. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then 6 times 1, or minus 1 is 1, times 4 is 20, divided by 5 is 4. Ooh, that's a very green key. The key to the secret garden? What's that about, game? Finding it won't be easy. Huh. I mean, I had to read so many versions, or read that book in so many middle school classes and see so many versions of the movie. Is it going to be slightly problematic and colonialist? I guess we will find out. Let's try using the secret garden key. It does not fit. Okay. Use a regular one. Is this a dead end? It is hardcore going to be a dead end. Let's go in the commissary. I might be able to get... Nope. I mean, of all these options, I want the wine cellar. I want the gems. We're going to have to go back to the courtyard and start winding our way that way. And having more gems to be able to go through things will get... Oh, yeah, that is... What was it? That was 1213. That's where I got that number from. Okay. And that's 1, 2, 1, 3. Nope, just clicking those didn't do anything. So much dirt to dig up. Give me a shovel. I feel like the secret garden might be an outside entrance along one of the walls. I could see it being that along the east wall, since the car does a west wall. That would be my guess if I had to guess anything that it could be. I mean, this obviously has to be the gymnasium or the dark room. Let's do the dark room. No, let's do the gymnasium. I need to be able to see the floor plan that I'm drafting. Yeah, I could have screwed myself here, couldn't I? Yeah, we've got the gems. I'm glad we got the gems. We're in the passageway. First, what's south? The boiler room. Oh, we've needed this for a long time. Got the boiler running. And turns it off, okay. Then we get the steam flowing to where it needs to be going. What's this do? And nothing, because that's not connected. Understood. So it can either go up and into this, or be redirected over here into the generator? That's what this is, right? Interesting. So it then comes over here. Not sure if these are the correct rooms to be putting it in. Well, let's get it first up here and see what this does. There's a door there. That door would lead into the courtyard, but there's absolutely a little door there. Huh. What is going on here? Okay, that's where it originally comes from. Yeah, what if I do it this way? Kind of try to get steam into all these little boxes. Ah. What's that doing? That turns this on. That does not get it where I need it. That lights that up. Aha, that makes a bridge. Okay. A bridge, and then that bridge. Is it a timing thing with this, I wonder? Because if that maybe operates this little gate here. Where's this pipe come from? It comes from all that. Okay. Does it? No. That's not settled in a different way though. These markings have to be something, right? Fascinating. And we can turn this and turn this one on now. All right. That goes back to here, which can now do that. It's an elevator. Huh. And that permanently opens that? I don't know if it'll be permanent, but that's now open. This gate's now open. That's great. What's on top of the boiler? Oh, I think I see. I think all three things in this room need to be activated to trigger that main boiler. Right. So there's one. That can now be powered by this, which means we can get oh no, that was it. This arrangement going. That should be powering both of these, right? No? Oh no, it just needs to be going up into the boiler, the main boiler. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. That's gonna be like this. There we go. And that gets the bridge. Perfect. So there's that one, and that's coming from there. Boiler number 2 is this one now, which is pushing steam here, and we can just direct that up top again. Boiler number 3 is... there was one up above, I think. Yeah, this elevator's not working anymore. That's fine. How's this looking? Ah. It's this. What that do? What that do? Okay, I think we need to take a guess as to what section of the house it's going to be activating. We're going to go ahead and send it down the middle path and hope that I did this right. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. What? I suddenly understand why we're getting dramatic music like something big changed, because something big changed. Okay, left or up? Let's go left first. Let's put the drawing room in here. Though the boiler powering the furnace might be interesting. I'm gonna put the drawing room in just for more things to access. No, we can't. Let's do the bunk room. Nothing directly connecting that. That's fine. Food. Thank you, game. Game's acting like I have unlocked something big with this mysterious music coming through now. Okay, I'm excited. Today is a good day because Simon's at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. I have an older brother. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. All right, Red Prince. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Wait, am I the Red Prince? Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college, and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Huh. Today is a good day. So... the 9th day is a good day, apparently. Hey, hamster. I'm glad you're being fed by somebody. And you have a little bunk bed of your own, too. That's adorable. Did I have anything that gave me a buff for all bedrooms? I did not. Not yet, but we'll see about spread stuff. We've still got this path to go down. Color room of my choice? I can't. I can lose half my steps if it keeps getting me progress. That's fine. I need either the garage, the office, or something special. Let's get in here. I don't. Dark room. Got it. We never got the control room. I never picked it. Okay. That's fine. I have a key card. I don't know. Oh, this has the lights to it. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a furnace. We're more likely to get drafts, but... Oh, oh, ho, ho. What's this about? Furnace made us a key because of the power running to it. Oh my god, boiler room was incredible to get going. So happy right now. I love when a plan comes together. It's gotta be the archives. Now we'll have archived ones, and that will help get us more keys. Anything in here? Oh my god. I hope the boiler stays on forever now that we've turned it on. Clearly, that's something I should have been chasing for a while. Can I use the secret garden key? Nope. Only choice I can do is the dining room. I think we have not reached rank 8 yet, but will be a good way to get more coins. I wish I could go in the office. None of these give boiler room stuff, so that's fine. Dining room at least gives another path. Please fit. It fit. The secret garden key fit. Oh my god. Spread fruit throughout the house. Oh my god. Give me the metal detector. The moon, the swan, symbols we've seen before. What? Okay. What if we get them all pointing the same direction? Is there a third spinny thing I can use? Also, is the store open? Yes, it is. Nice. Oh, I don't have gems. Guess it has to be the lavatory. Dang it. I'll come back to you. Okay, let's get all these arrows pointing the same way. Hey. What this do? What did that do? That opened some secret door somewhere. Okay. I thought this run might be a bust, but this has been one of our most productive ever. And there's more fruit in the house, so I think everything's closed off, unfortunately, but we can run through and grab some things. With fruit being spread around the house, I can at least get out and put my coin in the well. A key, a key, a key. Was there anywhere that could have used a key? There was not. Dang it. Oh, dining room also. We did no, that's rank 7. Dang it. Might be it for the day, but now we'll get to find out if the passage or if the boiler room powers everything still. I figure there might be more fruit in here. It's 5 bananas, 5 apples, 5 oranges. Never did get a shovel. It would have been so nice today. Oh well. Wait, the lab. If I can get back to the lab. Oh my god. Okay. And I can. I can absolutely get back there. Not if I go into this room on accident. Hopefully there's enough fruit still. Okay, so I want to go into the gym and then the courtyard and that way. Any fruit in the gym? Nope. Stupid red rooms. Oh, the gym hurt. Bedroom will help. A gem? Was there a gem this whole time? You're kidding me. Oh well. At least I'll be able to get into the lab. Here we go. Is this machine on now? Doesn't look like it is. Huh. Additional power piped in from the boiler room. Maybe the boiler room needs to be on first before we can trigger that. Alright, well, as we approach the end of the day, there's not much to do, so I want to go ahead and deposit a coin, though looking up that mountain... Oh, let's get this coin in here real quick, but that mountain... Is the peak lifting off of the mountain? Is that what's going on, or is it opening up? I don't know. That looks different to me, but... Anyway, don't have a lot of time left. Gonna go ahead and just head down to that platform, I guess, and see what if we can get out there at all. We only have 2 of the 4 lit, so I don't think anything's going to be happening right now, but I do want to see anyway. Is there anything? No, nothing here, but that's definitely opening up. Yeah, God, things are getting weird. Things are getting weird here in the world of blueprints, and hopefully we can figure that one out soon. Maybe there's more pipes I have to activate or something. Nothing else new I could find from just poking around in the orchard and the area around the camp, and we are just running out of steps, so this will probably... Yep, there it goes. We'll call it a day. We'll go ahead and keep going on. See what kind of manor we got. It looks like it's a garden inn. Makes sense. We unlocked a lot of green rooms and a lot of bedrooms today, so that's pretty cool. And we're just going to keep moving on here. Here we go. Day 10. Into the manor we head. Seeing what new layout and puzzles we can do and what we can figure out. All right. So first things first, I do think we should maybe consider heading outside. Uh, but I've been thinking about it, and I'm wondering if maybe we just explore one of the branches first before heading outside. Just give that a try. I think we're going to do that actually. So let's head down the west hallway. And the idea here is that we didn't have our shovel last time. That really kind of messed up with all the dirt piles that we had. Yeah, they're likely to be locked, of course. There. Let's see. Code check, closet close. So pilots are our only option. And we can solve these puzzles. We know these well. Get some gems early. Be able to open up some more rooms. Got the wind up key, of course. But yeah, I think well, let's solve this puzzle real quick. So other two boxes are empty, other two boxes are blue. We know that at least the middle one's a lie. Left one, the other two boxes are true. So how can that be true? Well, if that's true and the other two boxes are empty, then this, yeah, there we go. Okay. So moving on. Let's see, let's go for the den for multiple pass through and more gems. That's going to be our best choice here. Heading into the next room. Get our gem real quick. Move on. Anything else here? No. Okay. All right. More hallways. Keep going. Just sort of explore what we can. Really trying to focus on keeping a lot of doors open when possible. Let's finish this side as well. I guess the corridor makes sense. Just open up as many rooms as possible. Though the pantry would be good for the gold. Yeah, let's get the gold. Just get some options for some items. Banana coins. Let's see what else is around here. Markings are interesting. I keep seeing markings like that around the house, and I feel like some of them have to mean something. Little Southern Cross there. I don't know if that's going to be anything. Of these options, drawing room is best. Costs a gem, but opens up some more pathways for us, so we like that right now. Also, the ability to re-roll some rooms. Yes, we know what drawing is. Thank you. Ability to do a couple of re-rolls is nice, just to make sure we get a good layout going forward. Do we like any of these? I don't honestly think we do. Like the commissary is kind of nice. Chapel opens up a lot, but I don't know if I want to take the gold cost. I mean, might as well. Just avoid that room for now. And we can pop this open. Passageway, perfect. Corridor, though, lets us get deeper in without any keys, and we like that. And that one doesn't cost us any gems. Moving in here, spare room, I guess. Keep going forward. Nook, get a key, maybe? I feel like that's probably our best option at this point. Get a key, doesn't close off a pathway, it's not a dead end. So, I'll yoink that key. Keep going. I think it has to be the courtyard. Like, as much as I like the study, that idea to get more gems. I mean, I haven't been in the study yet, so it's really tempting. But I want to do the courtyard. I think I need to open up the pathways and keep going deeper in. Maybe that's a mistake to think of it that way. Oh, hey, sledgehammer. Let's get that. Maybe that's a mistake to think of it that way, but I just don't want to have an early dead end and lock us out of more exploration. Yeah, we'll use a key here. That's fine. Let's pop open the pet. Oh, takes 2 gems. No. Okay. I guess a secret bedroom or secret passage. Let's get in here. How's this work then? Well, we have these books. Okay, these books are it. So we've got like Red Rover, Gold Sink, the Green Thumb, also each of those opens up like a different type of room. I guess let's go with Gold Sink. gets another golden room, probably one of the places where we can spend money, though. Hmm. I mean, bedrooms are always nice. Green rooms are great. But yeah, I think getting a gold room makes sense. All right, let's head through. There's a door at the end. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We need to grab some. It's locked. Who locks their secret passage? Honestly, just because that's a completely logical thing to do. Why would you do that? Anything else in here that we can grab that we should notice? No. All right, let's start heading back. I guess. Probably best place to go is through the courtyard to the other side. Start opening up some of these rooms. No, that's locked too. God. Okay. All right. Well, we're back at the entrance hall. I think it's a good idea to go get that outer room now and see what kind of options we can get. That mountain really trips me out. I'm not gonna lie, that really messes me up. I I'm so curious what that's all about, but nothing we can get answered just yet. Let's head in here. Let's go ahead and of these three, I haven't been in the schoolhouse yet. Let's go ahead and go in there. That seems pretty good. Not that the others seem bad, but like I said, we haven't been in here. Dirt to dig up, of course. Wonder about the classrooms as well, since we haven't seen those. Oh, let's turn this on. Yes. Okay. Okay. Is this a third brazier? I think it is. Yes. Perfect. So there's a fourth one we have to find somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is going to be, but we're going to do that soon, hopefully. I really wonder where that's going to lead. Maybe that's the way to room 46. Who knows? Anything else in here? Anything in the chalk? No. Hmm. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. Closing address. For the last 58 years, it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of ranked in history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes as many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. I thought her Rankton Elementary would still be a distant, blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Rankton yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to service our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Yeah, I would immediately regret that as well. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Great point. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end it? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, wonder where the gift is. Is it like in one of these drawers? The drawer over there, maybe? Let's see. No, that's not working. Can we get into these books? No. Okay. That might be it for the classroom then. Hmm. Yeah, nothing else I can really see here. Anything in these desks? No. Alright, well, if we get a shovel, we'll have to remember that. But for now, we have classrooms to open in the manor. That's new and exciting. All right, back in the hallway, ready to open a new door. Let's see. With these options, I guess the garage. The three needs gems. Um, library, I suppose, is going to probably be the better one to get. Discover less common floor plans. I mean, the extra steps would be nice. Library would close off, so that would be pointless. Yeah, let's get the extra steps and at least make up for coming down here. Is there anything in here even? Yeah, a key. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, yes, we know how that puzzle works. Thank you. Anything else I'm looking for here? No. Okay. I mean, hmm, what is that statue? Oh well. Let's get going to the other entrances from the main hall, I guess. That's about the only direction we can still go. Maybe the courtyard and the chapel, fill in that section. I don't know. Um, yeah. Let's start heading out. Decided to go down the right wing. Oh god, I guess dark room is really our only option. I don't love that as an option, but we need to open more ways, and that's the only one that will. Yes, of course, you're going dark. Thank you. I know how this works. Keep going. Uh, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's pick middle. The furnace? Are you kidding me? Well, we're gonna get more red rooms. Anything in here? Anything worth even stepping in? No? Cool. Glad we did that. Great. Thank you, game. Let's keep going. I guess down in the middle here. Oh, billiard room? Okay. Well, this at least gives us the puzzle we can solve, though it does sort of close off the other side and force us down one path. Anything behind the bar? I know I keep checking, but one day there will be. Dart game. Okay, 18 for the first one. This next one is 20 divided by 5, so that's going to be 4. Yep. Then we have 13 plus 2 is 15 divided by 3, so this one will be 5. Then we have 12 plus 1 is 13, minus 10 is 3, times 3 minus 3 is 3, or divided by 3 is 3. Keycard. Hell yes. Okay, well, then we need to find the security room and pop in as many keycard doors as possible, don't we? Okay, let's open this up. What choices do we have? Classroom would be so good. Can we get... No, we don't have gems. We don't have gems. Oh my god. Don't want to do the maid chamber, but that might be the only good choice. Maybe the gym? I don't know. Yeah, the gym. We'll only lose steps if we step into it, and we're not going to step into it. So I guess let's pop that open. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But let's do it. Oh, let's check nothing's in there. Move around to the other side. Anything from this angle? Nothing I can see. Nothing worth going in there for. Okay. Then let's head up to... I guess let's go through the chapel or the courtyard. You know what? Screw it. Let's go through the chapel. That's gonna be easier to manage. Yes, it costs a coin. Church taking its tithe, but it'll be okay. We're in here now. Can't go through that door, so here we go. God. I think it has to be the archives, right? Pop open some more things. Sure, some are going to be hidden. I think it'll be fine. Anything at all here? Oh, security. Oh, we don't have gems. Why do I keep forgetting about gems? I guess this stupid room, this maid's closet is all we have left here. Yeah, okay, we know that note. Anything in the closet at all? Nope, just a full vacuum. All that. I'm sure there will be some reason to go into the maid's chamber in the future, aside from wearing a pretty dress, the traditional uniform, but aside from that, let's just keep going. Passageway, don't have gems. Don't have gems for the laundry room. Let's hope this is something good. It's the laboratory. Is this just a kind of dead end for the day? I think it is. Well, that was a disappointment. I mean, we did get the boiler lit up, or the brazier lit up. We did get more, but I don't think there's any other paths. I think we have just locked ourselves out. That just combo of the furnace room and the dark room and all that, really, really, really unlucky. I mean, there's going to be bad runs all the time with roguelikes, but let's toss our coin to our Witcher, O Valley of Plenty, and see about moving on to the next day. I mean, oh wait, these all have different lengths. Maybe there's something to be done with like starting with the small one, then going to the second here, then the third, which would be this one, fourth, and then that last one. Maybe that's something I want to check out doing. I don't know. Did that mountain get higher? I don't know. Uh, yeah, anything else? No? No? Alright, we'll call it a day. Hate doing it this early, but this one was just a quick day. What kind of house did we get? Mount Holly, a Scarlet Villa. Yeah, we had so many red rooms. 7 red rooms out of 22 total rooms is wild. We did get into 2 new rooms, so there's that at least. We got the secret. Oh my god, the secret passage. I had a key. I could have gone further. Might as well keep going. Let's not beat ourselves up over mistakes made and just remember them for the future. Day 11. Let's make this one be a better day. Let's make this one be a much better day. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like how that worked out with going into the room late, so we're just gonna trigger the outside room first today. See what we've got. Birds, 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 birds. Oh, shelter, shelter. We've been wanting that for a while. Okay, this will protect us from some red rooms, and it's pretty interesting on its own. I know it has its own little computer in here that we can mess with, so let's mess with that a bit. Time lock, are we able to get into that? No, I don't know how to trigger that. This is very Gone in 60 seconds vibes. Is that the name of the game? Yeah, I think it's 60 seconds, the game where you have to do an apocalyptic survival thing. But okay, remaining where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Ooh, wait, what? There were 3 people locked down here? Okay, I mean, we have the 3 beds. That makes sense, but what? What's even going on here? That's... Okay. Let's get into this computer at least. Yeah. Enter, time lock safe. Can use a date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Okay, well, I don't know what... Well, what date is it? I'm trying to remember. I think it's sometime late in the year, maybe? But it's been forever since I played and can't... The date isn't coming to mind. May sometime, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Time, obviously, we'll base that off the clocks, but meh. I guess that's something we'll have to figure out. Anything in here? No. Huh. Well, I don't know. No clues around for what time and day it is. Might be something we just have to come back for. Let's check the other radiation monitor. Wait, By conducting experiments, we can spike radiation level and trigger an emergency program. All doors in the house will automatically unlock? Okay. So we need to conduct experiments and raise the base radiation of the house? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Swan song's a password still. Modem sounds, modem sounds. Alright, well, I guess nothing really new in here. Remote terminals, no. Alright, well, nothing special there. That's too bad. Hmm. Yeah, I guess we have to figure out what day it is, and then we'll start messing with that time lock. I'll try to get that triggered today. Just have to keep an eye out for any clues about that. Alright, well, let's start. God, that mountain really is bugging me, but let's head into the house and see what we can do. Yeah, this is all the same. Okay, no dates in there. Yes, I know how footsteps work. Thank you. Um, hmm, nothing really. Okay. Well, let's start going through the doors, I suppose. Oh, yeah, clocks. Okay, so we have time there. That will help. Let's start going the right wing today. We haven't done that in a while. Start with spare room, get to the corner piece pretty quickly and easily. What's that going to be? Parlor is the only real corner piece here, and we know how to do this puzzle. So let's see. Gems are in the black box, blank, and gems are in a box with a statement. So that could be true or false. That could be true or false. If the gems are in a box with a state, hmm, let's see. So if they are in the black box, then the black box is true. So that would be two true and no false. So it can't be that. So it has to be in the box without a statement. And that has to be false. So that's not in the black box. So then. Wait. No. If it is in a box with a statement, then it can't be in the black box. So it has to be in the blue box, right? Yeah, gems are in a box with a statement, but not in the black box. That's the only way it makes sense. And there we go. Alright, moving on. Corridor, I guess. Gotta keep the path going. I mean, the nursery would be nice. Do we want to cut off a route this early, though? I mean, kind of. Kind of. Let's do it. Anything in here? Anything worth getting? A gem. Okay. Yeah, Red Prince story. Okay. Nothing really special in here that we can see just yet. I'm sure there's clues in that, but I can go back another time. Nice thing about recording this is that I can always just look up my old videos to see some of these things that I've been working on. Reference against that. I guess we head back to the entrance hall. Any dates? May the 2nd. That doesn't really tell me anything. Let's go down the center this time. Save the west wing for last. I guess it's gotta be the den that gets us deeper in, gets us a gem. That's alright. Anything else? No? Okay, keep going. Hallway. No, pointing the wrong way. Chapel gets us deeper, but I mean, it's a chapel. I'd like to avoid that. What about the drawing? No, that's the wrong way around too. I guess it has to be the chapel. I hate that. I really do. But since we have the entrance hall to get us behind it, let's just open that up. I mean, we want more bedrooms. We do with the nursery, but I like, yeah, more bedrooms. Let's get the footsteps in. Who knows? That could be useful for us. Anything else around here that I want? No? I don't think so. Okay. What about in here? Oh god, I hate all of these options. Drawing room? Drawing room. We have the gems. Let's go. New plans. We'll be able to at least pick good rooms going from it. So that seems the best. We can really quickly go in the chapel, take the hit while we don't have any coins. But we can also just kind of try to go around it. Oh, the rumpus room's great. That's that's where the fortune teller is. Let's get that and the 8 coins. Where are our coins? Anything here? Anything around here? No. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. Yoink. And yoink. And let's go talk to the fortune teller for a bit in a moment here. Yeah. Okay, let's get this started.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Really do love this edition. Great way to
Find
give hints.
yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
I wouldn't have paid you otherwise, man. Alright, what have we got here?
Is
Oh,
becoming
okay, so we
clear.
crash out the car. Okay. Oh, wait,
I
what?
see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both.
Okay then.
Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see
8 red envelopes.
resting upon 8 pedestals.
Envelopes on pedestals. I need
And
to write this
in
down.
these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Right?
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Okay, wait, so there's one we won't get,
Just
but
like
8 envelopes,
the
8 different
art
hands.
hanging on the
I
walls
mean,
of these rooms.
okay, and the art is
There
important. I
is
knew the
a
art was
letter
important. There's letter missing,
missing.
so there's a piece of art missing
What
somewhere?
you have heard here has
What?
been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Well,
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
okay, so 7 envelopes, or 8 envelopes total, 7 that we can get, written by 7 people. Then, of course, the art's important. I mean, I knew the art was important. I should probably start tracking that, but honestly, I'll start tracking that on another day. I don't. The art changes in these rooms, and I don't want to spend too much time tracking something I can't change, or that I can't really know what's going on. I guess let's go in the nook, get the key, get around the chapel completely. That'll be nice. Yep, got that. Keep going. Anything else in here? No. No. Ah, the art. Alright, well, yeah, we've got that at least. Um, hallway, I think. Well, no, actually, the observatory, right? Because that will just connect us in, or the closet, since we can. Yeah, closet. We have a way around this room, so let's go in there and get our tools that we can get. I mean, a die and a gem, not bad. An additional reroll isn't a bad thing at all. Hmm, more art. That room with the E is always interesting to me. That's the one that the closet was in, actually, which is fascinating. Um, let's see. I guess we go up to the drawing room, and that's going to be our only way through at this point, right? Anything with these statues? No. No, okay. I just had to check. Yeah, let's go up to the drawing room. We'll go through the bedroom, so that's basically free. And let's see where else we can go. No, I don't like any of these. Let's re-roll. How about these? I mean, security, maybe? Or the hallway? Library could also be good. Get less common floor plans, and that opens up the path. Yeah, let's go there. Can we check out a new book? Yeah, we can. God, all of these seem so important. I want to see Swimbird. I want to see, um, yeah, the book that was written by the dead wife. I think is maybe probably going to be the best one. So yeah, let's go ahead and check that out. All right. Was that everything that we knew? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anything upstairs? Maybe we'll get some clues to dates up here. No, not there. Maybe something in this scrapbook? Yeah. Okay, let's see. So November 5th is when I was named heir, so can assume I came here maybe November 6th. That's an idea, something to mess around with. Yeah, okay. We like the hallways, that makes sense to me. Bought the shoes once. I wonder what those empty spots are. 8 spots. Interesting. Anything else? No. I mean, we do need to go into the trading post someday, but yeah, okay. I mean, we need to get into every room someday. Who knows what secrets are hidden in the most worthless looking rooms? Or, oh, come on. Okay, there we go. All right, what rare room are we getting? Ooh, music group. A major and a minor key. I mean, that is such a bad pun. I have to go with that. As much as I want to go in the garage and get more keys, I have to go with the major and minor key. That's beautiful to me. Let's go. All right, let's see what we have. This is our major key. That is a key to the secret guard. I mean, okay, that's a pretty major key, and minor key is just a key. Let's check out what the sheet musicals. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from. The four you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held, despite the pun, among the scattered symphony. A message hidden beneath the keys in bold words sung by you and me. A fractured note, an urgent plea in bold words sung. I do repeat. The ones of you who often assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on the simple clue. White pages lined with melodies to hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. All right, so we've got these bold words. I'm gonna write them down. Looks like we have 8 pages total, and we have 4 of them. So, first, let's see. Okay, let me get my notepad up for this and write these down. All right, so the notes that we got here were one verse, 2 words, 3 was on and 4 was the okay. We're going to make sure that we track those and keep an eye out looking for more of these pages soon. Anything else here? No. Okay. So let's see. What else have we got in this room? We have this cheeky, well, treble clef denoted in verse. Okay. Interesting. Anything else, Harv? Sure. Why are you different? Why are you different? Why are you different? Why are you different? Anything? No. Okay. What about you? Anything special here? No. 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 Can I pick up mallet drums? No. I mean, that might be it, but still, that's huge. We'll have to keep an eye out for more pages like that. Let's go. I guess let's go with the hallway. No, the corridor. Let's go ahead and get through here and see what else we can find. I should have opened from the drawing room, honestly, but we'll go with the corridor. I mean, might as well not waste another door. Anything in here? No? Okay. Keep going. Passageway would be great, but I don't have the gems. God, I hate that. Yeah, I don't have the gems. All right, let's. Do we want to redraw it? No. Well, I mean, hallway will keep us going. Let's go for the hallway. Anything else back here? No. Okay. Okay, keep going. That's gonna be a dead end. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Doors on West Wing are more likely to be locked. I know. Thank you. That is that on pedestal? I don't think that counts. Doesn't make sense to me that that would be what they were talking about. Um, Pantry, I guess, is the only one that opens up further. Gives us some coins. We could redraw. Let's redraw. Uh, Boudoir, I guess, get some more steps at least, and keep going down this pathway. Not really the ideal. I would love to get into some of those rooms that are locked off, but so it goes sometimes. We got our footsteps. Yeah, we don't have any real clue about what could be the safe code, I don't think, so nothing's jumped out there. We should probably just move along. Well, special keys. Let's try the secret garden key here. No, doesn't fit. Yeah, okay. Keep going. I guess we try that key in everything that has it. Courtyard would be great. Just open that up. But wait, no, that needs gems. Oh my god. Okay. Is storeroom literally our only option? Are we sealed off with that today? Really? Alright, well, I don't love that. Guess we'll get the key, the gem, the coin, and is that it? Yeah, yes, I know swimming bird. Hello. Wonder if that has to do with the book, actually, the swim bird. Huh. Oh, no, that's it. Is this really it? Is this where this day is going to end? That's that sucks. Well, I guess we can look around for some more clues about the shelter and see what we can do there with the time lock. Make it so this day is not a complete waste. I mean, we did get the musical sheet, so it's not going to be a complete waste. That's still progress. That's still learning something. It just feels bad. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we could get so much more. We'll get the book tomorrow, and we'll just keep an eye out for it. Anything up here? No. I mean, the date is November 5th. We can try to make a few guesses off of that for what day it is so we can get that time lock open. There's really nothing else in the house? Okay. I mean, awkward, but okay. Would have loved to find the secret garden too, but eh, some days you don't get to. Okay, so it's about 11 o'clock right now. So if it has to be past an hour, then I guess we set the timer for 1 o'clock. And from November 5th, what day is it today in the game? Uh, well, let's get to the computer first and start figuring that all out. Actually, wait. Isn't there a chance there's something in the email that says what day it is? I mean, it's November. Let's go off of November 5th, and it's day 11, so November 16th, and yeah, 1 p.m. Okay, yeah, let's try coming back at that. And I guess, I mean, just double check in the emails real quick. Punching in. November 4th is when they all left. Interest. So that's the day he died. Yes, November 4th. November 5th is when I would have heard. So yeah, November 4th. Oh, we got an email on the 7th. So I guess we can try the 18th as well, 11 days after. Maybe. Let's place a special order. I mean, let's always get a shovel into the commissary. It's something that we just always seem to be struggling to get. Cool. Order accepted. Let's go ahead and yeah, I think that's really it at the moment. Let's log out. Actually, no, I feel better doing it to the 18th. That's 11 days after the 7th when they wrote that. Let's go ahead and make it the 18th, and we'll do 1 o'clock, yeah, and head over to the house and see what we can do. Uh, yeah, it doesn't open now, but I mean, if I'm gonna have to sit and wait in front of a clock and just wait until the right time, I'll do so. Let's head over there, and I mean, maybe I just run around the house at advanced time that way. I think that would work. I mean, I can toss my coin in as well, get it in from the one spot like I was thinking. Start on that progress at least. And okay, well, we've got a clock right here that we can look at. And if I step through a few rooms and come back, does that advance time at all? Not really. Honestly, I mean, it's going. It is just, I see the hand moving, so I guess we just stand right here. I'm not going to make everybody wait, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just chill, and I will bring us back in when it is time to go. All right, 1 o'clock. Time to get moving. Let's head out to that shelter and see what we can find. Now, if this isn't the time and isn't correct, we'll just try a couple different things. We'll try November 16th, maybe a few others, but it should be fine. Can I get a coin? No. Okay. I mean, might as well just run to the shelter and trigger that right away. All right, come on, please be it. I want to just keep waiting. I literally sat there for like 5 real minutes. No. Okay. So that's not it yet. All right, let's try a different date. Let's pop in and set the unlock date. Let's go with the 19th actually. Maybe I'm just doing the math wrong. Maybe I came here the day after the maid said it and that makes sense to me. 3 p.m. Okay. It's more than an hour from now. Head back to the clock and start waiting again. We're back. It's after 3. I might have stepped away from my computer for a moment, but now it's about time to get moving again. So we're going to head back to the shelter and hope for the best. Um, I if this one's wrong, I don't know. I guess I'll just like try a few more. Like, might as well try the 17th and the 16th both as well. See if we can find the right time. I'm hoping this is right though. I mean, this isn't great content, I'll admit. Just sitting here waiting. Is it? No, come on. Okay, well, now we have a choice to make. Um, double check the date of everything. Yeah, modem zones. Come on, come on. Get me in here. All right, staff services announcements. So that was sent on the 7th. And 11 days after the 7th would be 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Would be the 17th, actually. So is that what I do? Do I do it on the 17th? Anything else? Yeah, no, I already put the order in. I, what am I doing? I need to get in there and set the timer. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Let's try the 17th. And it's gonna have to be can't do it at the 30s right now. So 5 o'clock? Yeah, can't do it at the 30s at all. Yeah, 5 o'clock. Okay. Let's go. Let's give this a try. Be right back. Back in the shelter. It's after 5 o'clock. Let's see what we've got here. Is it open? It's open. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We've got one of the red letter. We've got Jim. Is that one of the red letters that the fortune teller was telling us about? Actually, hang on. Number 7. Oh my God, it is. Okay. So these are all written by different people. Let's see who wrote this one. Courtney. Let me write that down. Letter number 7, written by Courtney. All right. All right. Okay, let's see what this one's about. Okay. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifferences you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions aimed entirely at yourself. And while I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. Circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, so I'm now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Huh. Okay. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with a notable theft of the ruby crown. What the hell's going on here? Uh, if the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist of some claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible. The fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Life safe and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, a desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. That distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. What? What? Okay, so we're now dealing with like international conspiracies and grand theft and my whole perception of this world is suddenly shifting on me. What? Okay, okay. And we also have this blue manor here that's in Reddington. I just realized the importance of that. I mean, we know the Red Prince is a thing, the Blue Prince, but I'm trying to process that shift in perspective I just learned. I mean, well, there's so much more we can do in the manor. We got the letter. Is this the point that we call this one a day? I think it might have to be. I mean, it's getting into evening. And maybe there's some day soon where I'm going to see what, like, if nighttime changes all this, if maybe it forces a new day on us or something. Got the weird mountain. That actually raises some more questions because it's very DARPA feeling to me. It's very uh or not DARPA, NORAD. The North American Air Defense is supposedly inside a mountain in the Rockies, which is cool but terrifying. Anything more in the rumpus room? No, I think this is kind of going to be the point where we call this a day and an episode. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. We'll pick this up next time. Thank you for watching Blueprints. Call it a day. All right. Well, if you're still listening, let's see what kind of house we got. We got a cozy cottage. Yeah, it wasn't very big. Only 18 rooms, only rank 5, 70 cents. But still, we just got a huge lore dump. 2 items found, 2 new rooms. I mean, that's not bad. But yeah, thank you for watching.